PlayStation, like, how you gonna send me back somebody else's unit? Like, this one ain't even mine. Yo, what up, y'all? All right, so here's the question that I know I'm wondering, and I know you guys out there are probably wondering if you've been following this whole 3-part series when it comes to me sending my PlayStation Portal back to PlayStation, and that is, did Sony PlayStation actually fix my PlayStation Portal, or did they introduce some new problems that wasn't there before? Well, one thing's for sure, we definitely gonna find out in this video right here, so let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so today is the day, man, that I finally got my PlayStation Portal here back in house from getting fixed from PlayStation, where hopefully, man, I get to actually wrap up this whole mini series here that I started, where I showed you guys the issue that I had with my left joystick, where it stopped working. I couldn't move the character forward or backwards, or if I was out there in the main menu, I couldn't go up or down inside of the menu. So I went ahead and sent it back to PlayStation for them to fix it, and I wanted to go ahead and just share my full experience of me getting my PlayStation Portal here fixed from PlayStation. Now, I do want to go ahead and say I did this from the standpoint of a normal consumer, which we all are, and not letting them know that I was a content creator or a YouTuber or influencer, whatever you want to call me, because I didn't really want them to give me any type of special treatment, so that way I can show you the exact process, the exact flow, how Sony's actually gonna handle it, all of that, and what you guys can actually expect if you run into some controller issues on your PlayStation Portal as well when it comes to sending it back and all of that. Now, if you guys are interested in the other 2 episodes, I'll have that right up here for you guys to check out, as well as down in the description section below. Highly recommend you guys check out episode 2. But today, man, finally we got it here. We're gonna open this bad boy up. We're gonna test it out. We're gonna make sure everything in here was fixed, and hopefully they didn't cause some new issues or anything like that. But before we actually open this up here and get everything set up, I want to go ahead and just kind of talk about the time frame of me sending it into them and getting it back, and just how long that process was. So what I did was I ended up mailing my Portal here back, and I talked about this in my episode 2, but I mailed it back on November 29th, and I received it back on December 9th, which was yesterday. So it took them literally like a week and 4 days for them to get it back to me. And to be honest, considering the fact that we're in the thick of the holidays, I'm actually really impressed with how fast that Sony was actually able to get this back to me. So again, shout out to Sony, man, because I tell y'all what, your boy was literally going through some withdrawals, man, because I was definitely missing my Portal, that's for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and get this bad boy opened up here, man, and let's hopefully see if they fix everything they were supposed to. All right, so let's go ahead and pop open this right here, sit this down before I cut myself, and let's go ahead and open up this one right here. All right, so one thing I'm seeing right off the back that I'm kind of upset over, and that is the fact that they did not put it back inside of the original sleeve that I put it in. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, so what I'm talking about is this box right here. So when I shipped this off to PlayStation, I shipped it off in this box right here, and you can verify that in my episode 2 video where I showed you guys the full process of that. But yeah, I'm wondering why I didn't get my original box, and they literally just sent me kind of like the outer box, which is kind of trash, but okay. One of the things, if you guys didn't know, that I did, and I talked about this again, episode 2 is probably the most information-packed episode of this entire series, and that is I took a photo of my model number, and I also took a photo of my serial number to verify that I actually got the exact same one back that I shipped to them. And I'm kind of worried, I'm gonna be honest, because PlayStation legit didn't send me my original box back. They literally only just sent the inside part. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tight about that, because again, I like to keep some of my boxes, and I felt like with the PlayStation Portal being a new product, you know, I wanna keep my, you know what I'm saying, I wanna keep all my boxes. So anyway, let's go ahead and just pull this out here and just make sure we got everything. So I didn't send any cables or anything in like that, so I'm not expecting cables or nothing like that to be in here. Now I still got my paperwork that's in there, but we don't really care about that. So let's go ahead and take this one out. And then now they did put a new paper here on top of here that you can see right here. Now, when I shipped this back, I did not put another piece of paper here on top. So they did do that in order for them to protect the screen during shipping, which is definitely a nice touch for sure. Now, first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and verify my model number here. We're just going to go ahead and go through my phone here. All right, so I got my model number right here. So my model number was CFI Y1001. So let's go ahead and see if we got the exact same. CFI Y1001. So as far as the model number, we literally got the exact same. You can see it right here. If I put it up there on the screen, you can see the model number. Now, the other thing I want to go ahead and verify is my serial number. Now, my serial number was H138. Okay, so they didn't send me the exact same one back. So this is not my original PlayStation Portal. Now, I'm not sure if this is a brand new unit, but this is definitely not the original one that I sent back to them, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tight about that because I don't want a refurbished one just because this is not the one that I sent to them. And I don't know what preconditions or issues that might have been on this one. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not happy about that as far as PlayStation and kind of how they handle that. I feel like if they would have fixed it, then they would have just fixed it and then kept it moving. And I can tell that this is probably a refurbished one because they didn't even put it in the original box that I was supposed to get it in. So I'm gonna be honest, Sony, I'm not happy about that by any means, man. I feel like I should have got at least mine back, or I should have gotten a call or some type of email saying that, hey, we were unable to fix it. Would you like a refurbished unit or would you like your money back? And I just feel like them just sending out a refurbished unit versus sending out a brand new one is definitely not the move and not the wave that I like. But nonetheless, man, we gonna go ahead and peel the paper off, and because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tight, y'all. You can kind of hear it in my voice, but we gonna go ahead and power this bad boy on, and we just gonna see if they actually fixed it or if this one's working, because obviously I'm assuming they couldn't fix it if they just sent me out a refurbished unit. Man, like I'm tight, man. $200 and they can't even fix the joystick. So that's concerning to me, man, as far as when it comes to these PlayStation Portals. Just based off of that, you probably not gonna get the same one that you sent them back. You're honestly gonna get a whole new unit. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and select English United States. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and select our internet. All right, we're gonna go ahead and download all of the software that we need to download. I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm feeling some kind of way about that, man. The fact that they didn't even contact me to let me know that we weren't able to fix your PlayStation Portal, man, it's literally got me feeling some kind of way about it. Because again, I paid $200 for that specific unit, and at least give me the option to say, hey, do you want your money back, versus just sending me out somebody else's unit, at which I don't know who or what issues that they might have had with this one that potentially got fixed, then could potentially come back on this one if they didn't fix it right, if that makes sense. So like I said, I'm not happy about that by any means. PlayStation, like, how you gonna send me back somebody else's unit? Like, this one ain't even mine. The fact that they didn't send me back my unit is, that's literally got me feeling some type of way. All right, so while this is installing, I'm gonna go ahead and slip back on my cover here that I got for my PlayStation Slim here. So we're gonna go ahead and just slip this back on. All right, so now we're feeling like home. Got my cover on here, man, even though, you know, this one here ain't mine. But if y'all are interested in this cover right here, man, I'll have a link for you guys down in the description section below. Highly recommend you guys check it out, man. Yeah, this bad boy definitely changes the game. Oh, so this is a new one here. Now, I am seeing a new updating controller device software. So maybe they had a recent update that's came out that updates the software here. And then I'm also seeing updating to the PS Link device software. Now, these are two updates that I didn't see originally when I first got my PlayStation Portal here. So maybe they made some changes to the joysticks, but we definitely saw a update to the joysticks for sure, which could potentially fix the issue that I had with mine. I don't know. That's interesting. Maybe, yeah. That's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and connect up to our PS5 Slim that's right here behind me. And we're gonna see if everything connects smooth. Hopefully it does, because again, we got somebody else's. All right, cool, there we go. All right, so as far as connectivity, we in there. Now, the next thing I wanna go ahead and test out, just to make sure that they even fixed the issue that I sent it in there for, which is the up and down on the left joystick. Now, it looks like, okay, so it looks like we working, man. We in there. Okay, we can go down, we can go up. Okay, we out here, baby. All right, so let's go ahead and get some COD popping, man, because, you know, yeah, we can go up and down as far as the menu go, but can we actually play as far as the game in itself? How is it actually gonna perform? Is everything working as smooth as it was before I sent it in? Because again, Sony didn't send me my own unit, which, you know, again, I'm kind of tight about that, but, you know, it is what it is. Threw me right in there. All right, let's go.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy. Leave alive.
Yeesh, okay, buddy out here, all right. No, same team, bro, relax. Sit down, boy. Where did buddy go? Oh, I see you. I see you. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. right, so I just got done finished playing here, and I got some thoughts as far as the full process of how PlayStation kind of handled this whole issue right here. So, first thing, let's talk about the information, right? Finding the information in order for us to be able to ship this off to them. Now, I end up contacting them over on Twitter, and the information that they gave me, I'm gonna be honest with you, they took me to a website. That website had no information on there of who to actually ship it back into, where to ship it into, how to get the RMA number, and all of that information was not on there, man. It was just some basic information as far as troubleshooting this device right here. So what I had to do was go out there, do a simple Google search, and I was able to find Sony's PlayStation number in order for me to be able to call their support team to figure out what I need to do in order to ship this back to them. And again, that's all in episode 2 of all of the information you guys are gonna need to send back to them in order for you guys to get your PlayStation Portal fixed and all of that. So again, all that information is in that video. I feel like Sony should on their website be able to give you more information on where you guys need to go in order for you guys to ship your PlayStation Portal back without having to go through all the wazoos in order to be able to do that. Now, the second thing I want to kind of talk about, and that is the time frame of me shipping it off to them and getting it back. So again, I shipped this on November 29th and I got it back on December 9th. Now, that was literally a week and 4 days for me actually getting mine back. Now, I would say dealing with the time frame and the holiday season that we in right now, I felt like them rectifying this situation was fairly quick for the most part. Only really having to wait a little under 2 weeks in order for us to get this back, I feel like it's actually pretty quick for the most part. Now, where I feel like the issue lies, and I guess this is probably the biggest issue that I have with this entire process of PlayStation fixing this, and that is not really fixing this at all, because they literally sent me back somebody else's unit versus actually sending me back the unit that I sent to them. And this is why I said in my second video to make sure you guys take a photo of your PlayStation Portal so that way you know or not if they actually sent you back yours or if they sent you back somebody else's. And again, I'm personally going to be reaching out to PlayStation because I'm going to be honest, I'm not happy with the fact that they kind of did a whole switcheroo on me without even giving me the option to say, hey, do I even want to accept that, or if I want to just get my money back. So to me, I feel like that was kind of a trash move on PlayStation's part, because I still feel like they should have at least given me that option versus kind of like trying to get one over on me. At least that's how I feel as a consumer. But again, we did get a unit out to me that is working as for right now. Now, one of the, I guess, the internal battles that I'm having with this is the fact that I'm not sure of what internal issues that whoever system this was having with theirs, the fact that this could potentially happen to me, and then, you know, I might have to send this back again or any of that. So to me, I'm just not necessarily happy with the fact that, you know, they just kind of sent me out this unit without giving me some type of update or a heads up. Hey, we weren't able to fix that one, but, you know, we do have a refurbished unit that we can send out to you, because I feel like that's the proper way of being able to handle this versus just trying to get one over on me, or at least that's how I feel as a consumer. So again, I'm going to be following up with PlayStation on this, and hopefully, you know, they can give me some answers. And I'll either update you guys on the community tab here on YouTube, or I'll either post it on Twitter or Instagram. So make sure you guys are following me everywhere. But yeah, man, just wanted to make this series here so hopefully I can help, you know, some of you guys out there that told me you guys are going through the same issues as well as the process. So hopefully you guys can get yours fixed with all of the information that, you know, you guys are getting from my videos. And just so you know, man, I do plan on doing this comparison because I do know a lot of you guys have been asking, and this will be coming sometime this week. So definitely be on the lookout for that. You definitely don't want to miss that, because I promise you, my choice is actually going to shock you. Now, if you guys found value in this video, then go ahead and hit that like button, man. If you guys are new here and we're trying to hit that 200K by the end of next year, if you guys are vibing with the content, then go ahead, man, hit that subscribe button and let's go ahead and run it up, baby. See y'all in the next one. Squad, we out.